It's a great day, my amazing CEOs. Welcome to the CEO Sales Huddle. Thanks for allowing us to broadcast into your home, especially during these very difficult times. It's an honor and a privilege to serve you. And the CEO Sales Huddle #1 mission is to help you not only grow the business, but serve the people you were called to serve. So every morning we get started with a case study. The #1 reason we get started with a case study is because of a philosophy that's been around for 1,000 years, and that is success leaves clues. And so we take the clues from another business, their wins, their failures, and then we can apply in our own business so we can be successful. So let's get started, by the way. Imagine you live in a small town, by the way, and you're limited to starting your business because you got to do what everyone else is doing in order to be successful. At least that's what you believe. And Luigi Lavazza, he faced that same challenge back in 1895. So coffee was everywhere, but everyone was selling the same type of coffee. It was hard to stand out. It was hard to grab attentions. Just like in sales, if you're offering the exact same thing as everyone else, how can you really shine? How can you stand out, by the way? So Luigi, he didn't just settle, though. He stepped back and said, I'm not going to just do what everyone else is doing. He wanted to do something different, wanted to do something unique. And interestingly, he wanted to experiment with mixing coffee beans, striving for a blend to get a taste that no one had ever tasted before. Imagine that. It's just like when you are a CEO or the leader of a sales department and you're trying multiple sales strategies, multiple sales messages just to get the perfect sales message that resonates with your clients. Did you know that before Lavazza innovation, blending varieties of coffee wasn't common? The risk that he was taking at the time was very serious because he could have done something, tried to mix coffee, the taste would have turned everyone off, and he might have stopped and never pressed forward. But you know what he decided to do? Just like in a sales strategy, he says, let me try it. It's different. It's unique. And I will adjust as I'm going, but I'm taking a new direction. So Lavazza decided to innovate by combining beans. For sales, it's a reminder to blend different techniques and strategies so you can connect more with your customers and stand out. So by investing in technology, investing in a sales strategy, investing in a sales message that gave him his sales positioning, Lavazza grew into a global brand. It's the juggernaut that we know today. And this shows us the importance of adapting and investing in our sales processes. So like Luigi, CEOs can use a mix of strategies to create that consistent, superior service that they're looking for to help them get more sales. My big takeaway for you as a CEO, by the way, is to innovate. It's to adapt. It's to try new things, just like Luigi did with coffee beans. And in sales, having a smart sales system can make all the difference in the world. You do that, and you will see your sales go up, 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 and away. With that being said, my name, by the way, is Shay Brown, host of the CEO Sales Huddle. It is an honor, it's certainly a privilege to serve you. And every single morning we get started the exact same way, and that is looking at the sales mantra for us as the CEO. And our sales mantra has remained the same. It hasn't changed. And for every CEO out there, listen in, lean forward, and here it is. Focus on sales. Focus on sales. Put that down in your notes. Focus on sales. That's right. 3 words, 3 powerful words that will shift your entire business. Focus on sales. Here's the big reason why, you might be wondering. Because if you can't focus on sales, you really can't be in business. Because sales is the oxygen for every great business in history. So without sales, you would probably agree that there's always more money pouring out than there is coming in. Shay, what's the big takeaway you have for me? Selling is serious, serious business. That's right. Selling is serious business. So for all the CEOs that are out there right now that are tuning in, that are listening as you're listening right now, we then move to our pledge. And our pledge is learn, earn, and return. You see, as the CEO, there's 3 things that we can do, that we can focus on. We're going to learn, we're going to earn, we're going to return. We're responsible as the CEO for making sure the sales department has the sales people that it needs to be successful, the sales processes that it needs to be successful, and the sales resources that it needs to be successful. So repeat after me. In order to do that, I have to learn something new in order to earn new revenue from existing clients, in order to get new and old clients to return. So I must learn, I must earn, and I must return. And then we shift immediately over to understanding our objectives. We do this because I want you to be reminded why we're here. We're here about sales progress. That means we're going to grow our sales. So also looking at the hurdles, just like the case study we mentioned this morning, they were doing something that hadn't been done before. They were doing something that was risky. It wasn't like a practice in the industry to do what they were doing, but they did it anyway. They had to overcome those hurdles because they were introducing something new and different to the market, and then to understand the sales processes. Now, there are 5 sales pillars that every CEO needs to know in order to understand to be successful. Sales pillar number 1, you must have a one-page CEO sales plan. Sales pillar number 2, you must understand the sales cycle. Sales pillar number 3, step into that sales message. Understand the sales message, but then you got to step back and you got to measure. You got to manage. There's the CEO sales dashboard. You're measuring, you're managing, you're looking, you're seeing, you're allocating resources. And then last, you got to have a 7-figure sales team. I mean, it's the only way to do that. You do that, and now you're able to move your business forward. For those folks that are tuning in and are listening for the very first time, do me a favor. Look below the video. Now, I don't care if you tune in every day. Look below the video. I love to connect with you. This is one of my favorite things to do. I love responding to every single one of you. So look below the video and put hashtag I'm here. Hashtag I'm here means you're in this conversation. You hear it the first time, maybe you get excited. You hear it a second time, maybe nothing happens. By a third or fourth time, you start seeing the snowball effect where you start compounding hearing this message over and over again, and it's top of mind to you. Hit hashtag I'm here or put hashtag replay. Maybe you can't tune in every day at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I get it. I feel you. I'm with you. So go ahead and put hashtag replay or connect with me on demand. Like you can't put a comment. You're on Roku, you're on Apple TV, you're on Amazon Fire, you're on one of those platforms, maybe you're on YouTube right now. If that's you, do me a favor, connect with me over at I am Che Brown, at I am Che Brown, at I am Che Brown. Once you connect with me over at I am Che Brown, now you're in the conversation, and you and I, we can have this conversation. Now, the question comes up, and it's a very reasonable question, but it comes up often, which is, Shay, why the CEO Sales Huddle? What's the big deal? Well, the CEO Sales Huddle is a place where CEOs gather to understand how to sell more faster. So I get it, you understand how to sell. I get it, this is what you do. But we have a big why. We don't just show up just to be showing up. We have a big why, by the way. And I want to share that with you because it comes from the heart. It comes from a place that has worked for many of our clients. And this why is what drives the CEO Sales Huddle. And for us to have this conversation really every single morning. And our big why is really 3 things. Number 1 is about sales growth. We're going to grow the business. We're going to grow our customer base. We're going to grow our revenue. We're going to grow. We're going to serve more people, help more people. It's about sales accountability. See, there's a philosophy out there that we often do more for others than we'll do for ourselves. And then it's all about, well, the favorite word is consistency. Consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. And has said that. What do most people struggle with most? They struggle with consistency. We only ask for 15 minutes a day. So when I ask you to give up the whole day, the whole month, the whole hour, 15 minutes a day. Now you might be thinking, Shay, why 15 minutes a day? Why is that number so significant to you? Well, there are 1,440 minutes in every day. Never 1,441, never 1,442. I have the same amount of time. You have the same amount of time. The President of the United States of America has the same amount of time. So 1% of 1,440, that's 1% of the day. So you're going to focus on 1% of your day as part of the CEO Sales Huddle for one outcome. Our number 1 outcome is to earn $100,000 a month plus of consistent, predictable, reliable revenue. And this is $100,000 over and beyond whatever you're earning today. So I want you to imagine you focus on sales. You focus on serving. You focus on your sales systems. You focus on your sales structure, your sales message, your sales positioning. You improve that sales funnel, and as a result, you generate an extra $100,000 a month over and beyond whatever you're earning today. How would your life be different? How would the business be different? How would the people you serve to be different? How would the people that count on you the most, how would it just be different for you? But then the question becomes, Shay, how do you do that? Seriously, that sounds like good, la-di-da-di, hotty-potty, and all that. But no, is it real? Yes. How we make it real is we've been working with our clients to implement the CEO Sales Dashboard. Now, the CEO Sales Dashboard is something different, something unique, it's something we created because there was a problem. The problem was, how do I know what to measure? Imagine if you're trying to maintain your health and you never step on the scale. Imagine if you're trying to maintain your bank account and you never look at the balance. Imagine if you're driving a car, you're going down the road, you never look at the odometer. How would you know to judge? How would you know to slow down? How would you know where to speed up? So the CEO Sales Dashboard gives you those metrics. You can go to ceosalesdashboard.com, download it. Go download now, www.ceosalesdashboard.com. Now, once you download it, we're going to look at 5 indicators. leads, because you got to generate leads coming in. Appointments, because you got to speak to someone one-to-one, one-to-many. You have to take a look at offers. How many offers are we making on a daily basis? And then there's deals, and then there's repeat business. So go ahead and open it up right now. If you open up the CEO Sales Dashboard, it's going to look just like this as an Excel sheet. And you can go over to the Excel sheet, and you can customize it. So some of you can put in the products that you're tracking. Some of you can customize some of this on the left-hand side. But go over and find today's date. And let's do something that's real. We're going to come down. We're going to look at appointments. And the reason we're going to focus on appointments right now is that nothing happens without an appointment. And I want to narrow down and look at your sales records. How many appointments were set by the sales team yesterday? How many appointments were run by the sales team yesterday? And then let's look at it a little deep further. Let's look at one area. So you put those numbers in. If you don't know it, go get it now. Seriously, like stop what you're doing and go get it. And some of those appointments are one-to-one. That means you spoke one-to-one, maybe over the phone, maybe in person. And then others were one-to-many. Like right now, this is a one-to-many conversation. I'm speaking at one time. We might have 20, 30, 40,000 folks that be a part of this. Maybe set an appointment just to do collaboration. Or maybe you're looking at how many appointments were set through referrals. Here's what I want you to know. What gets measured gets managed. What gets managed gets better. So I want you to really focus on making sure that we're measuring, making sure that we're managing the different components that we have out there, because when you do that, you do see the whole difference in your results and what's happening. With that being said, we're going to move over to celebrating wins. And one of the ways we look at celebrating wins, and I want you to slow down, follow me here, slow down. And then we're going to look at what's working in the business. Powerful people ask powerful questions because questions their focus. And in this life, you get exactly what you focus on. So I want you to go over and look at it now and ask yourself 3 questions. What are you most proud of? Got it, Shay. Put that down. What was your biggest accomplishment? Got it, Shay. Put that down. And number 3, what do you want to brag about? Like you want to come here right now and you want to brag. You can't wait to brag and talk about all the wonderful things you've done, and you're willing to step up and you're willing to do that. And then we go to the other side. We're going to look at any hurdles. Every day is not rainbow, cupcakes, and unicorns. So we're going to look at what challenges are out there. Powerful people ask powerful questions. So the first question we have is, what was your biggest roadblock yesterday? Like, what was really holding you back? Seriously. And then go take a look at the other side and what's preventing you from moving forward today. And then what's the one thing you can do that if you did, it would move your business forward. Make a decision, you're going to do it. My message of the day for you right now is take massive action. Now, I know I've said that before. I know you've heard it over and over again. But I want you to be in action mode. I want you to be taking action, because when you take the right actions, you get the right results. See, results take as long as results take. And sometimes you get results today, and sometimes you get results tomorrow. But when you take the right action, here's what I have experienced and know to be true for myself and many clients, and that is when you take the right actions, you always get the right results. Wow, powerful message. But when you don't take the action, the results don't follow. Isn't that, I know it sounds overly simplistic. You're not going to be blown away from that. You're not going to shout and jump up and down and say, wow, Shay, that's a revelation. But here's what I promise you. You implement it, and you do what I'm saying. You take the action. You show up. It's not just about showing up, taking action, the right action, do the right things at the right time. You will get the right results. With that being said, my name, by the way, is Shay Brown. Once again, it's an honor and a privilege to serve you. You're amazing. You're incredible. Yes, you're a CEO. Yes, you got potential inside you. But here's what I know to be true for you. As you're watching right now, I believe for you, your best is still yet to come. Your best is yet to come. Your best is yet to come. With that being said, peace. I'm out of here. I'll see you on the other side. Peace.